I'm Chef Almir Da Fonseca. I'm a chef instructor at the Culinary Institute of America at the Greystone campus. And today we're going to do a very simple salad. It's a great flavorful salad, which is Yukon Gold potatoes. They're going to be just gently smoked. And there's a few things that you have to do ahead of time, which is, get your wood and soak your wood. We're using hickory wood chips over here that I simply soak it and it's molded over here. So it's very easy to do. I have just a simple hotel pan that I cover with foil to protect the pan, and I'm smoldering the wood over here. I had a perforated pan over the top, as you can see over here, and that's where I'm going to be smoking my potatoes. Right here, I have beautiful Yukon Gold potatoes, and I just simply parboil here, nice and tender, so really, really simple. And from this point on, it's ready to go. I'm gonna add my potatoes to the smoker, and I'm going to allow to smoke for about 10 to 15 minutes. So again, keep in mind, the potatoes are already cooked, and here it's just kind of getting that nice little woody, nutty flavor that you get from smoked foods. Again, this could be all sorts of woods, wood chips that you like. In this case, we're using hickory smoke, and it could be apple wood chips, and if you were smoking other products, could be even a combination of hickory and grape woods or apple wood in this case as well, okay? Let's get the gribiche vinaigrette. Simple concept. I'm gonna start it out pretty much the same way we start vinaigrette. Gonna have canola oil as a great source for this composition. Again, canola oil is trans fat-free oil, very versatile and very stable. And the best part of it, because I have a composition with several important flavors on this combination, this is a neutral flavor oil. So I'm gonna be able to really taste what I'm cooking over here, okay? So I'm gonna have my sherry wine vinegar over here, very simple. I'm gonna have a grain mustard or whole grain mustard, all right? I'm gonna have my shallots, all small dice. I'm gonna have my gherkins, simple, sweet gherkins, okay? And I'm going to start to my process. Just going to mix this gently over here. Gonna make this mixture a little more cohesive, okay? Now I'm gonna add my capers. I have just capers that I just simply took it off the brine, rinsed a little bit, and rough chop, okay? Now I'm gonna get my herbs. I have some beautiful tarragon out of the garden. I have flat leaf parsley or Italian parsley. And I have fresh chives. Okay? So here is the beginning of my sauce or my vinaigrette. Now I'm gonna take my canola oil and I'm going to stir it. Black pepper, salt. So you really do have a really nice sauce over here, very cohesive, very, put together, nice sheen, great flavor. So I'm just gonna allow this dressing to rest. Okay, let's get this out of here. Let me take a look at my potatoes. Again, in most smoked foods, you don't want to over smoke because really, after over smoke, it gets a little bitter note to, and you don't want that. So I'm going to flip this just so the inside of the potatoes reach direct contact to the hickory smoke. And I'm going to let it rest another 5 minutes. Another component of this salad is going to be quail eggs. Hard-boiled quail eggs. Didn't overcook much. Again, it's a very small egg and will overcook very quickly. So you don't hard-boil quail eggs the same way that you hard-boil regular eggs. So the water temperature got to be a little bit lower, and you got to be much gentler with that. I took it off the heat and I shocked it in ice water. That way cease from continual cooking. And we're going to use that. So we're going to have a nice little texture. So we have a great starchiness of the potatoes, nice mouthfeel from the eggs, and the canola oil-based gribiche sauce. You got to think about several things. When you oils and you make vinaigrettes and sauce, oils is a great note to carry flavors. You just kind of really coat your palate and allow some of the flavors to really continue on the stage. This is really a great note to think about when you're making vinaigrettes and oil-based sauces, is the fact that the oil just coat your palate and allow those flavors to just linger on a little bit longer, and it's a great thing. Okay, so my potatoes are smoked and look great. Now I have my Yukon Gold potatoes on the bowl. Great aroma. This could be almost any potato. Could be a Peruvian purple potatoes, could be Rossa potatoes, could be red potatoes. Pretty much your choice on that, okay? I'm going to season gently. I'm going to add my sauce gribiche. Okay. I have beautiful, what we call society garlic blossoms. It's just virtually a beautiful chive flower that we broke it in. It's a great herb. Plus add a beautiful color. Okay. And I'm just going to gently toss this here. Okay. Now I'm going to add my quail eggs. And I will also continue to toss gently. It's a great salad, very simple, 3 components. Once you get your sauce, this sauce will last in the refrigerator in a tight, closed container for up to 3-4 days. And again, as I've mentioned several times to my staff and cooks, and canola oil doesn't change flavors. You know, this flavor going to remain. So a lot of the other oils continue to grow. The flavors continue to penetrate some of the herbs. Canola being neutral oil, you just don't have that same problem. So will definitely work for this composition, okay? So I'm going to present this dish, and again, it's a very peasant dish, so nice and natural look to it. I'm going to use a little bit of my gribiche sauce to have a little garnish notes on my plate. I'm going to have a couple chive flowers as a garniture. Okay, and a few of my broken flowers. And there it is, a smoked Yukon Gold potatoes with sauce gribiche, canola oil-based vinaigrette with gherkins, tarragon, chives, and Italian parsley. Enjoy!